friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot, and today's pick a card reading was made especially for my single people today, because we are going to be looking at who is going to be coming into your life soon. So obviously I had to pick the owl so that I can make that really terrible pun. And we have 3 piles today: pile 1 with a black owl, pile 2 with a green owl, and pile 3 with a gold owl. So go ahead, if you need to, pause the video to decide or figure out which pile draws you intuitively. Normally it's just like a little feeling in your gut and you kind of figure out which one you're most drawn to. And then scroll to the timestamps down below to find your reading, and then we will get into it and see who is coming into your life. Hi there, pile 1. If you guys chose, the little black owl, starting on a really strong note here. This is your reading, and this is your person that is coming in to your life. So I am kind of feeling like a 50-50 split here. For some of you, you already know this person, and for others, this is someone completely brand new. But with this 7 of Swords card in reverse, for those of you who already know this person, I definitely feel like they are going to be apologetic for some kind of betrayal in the past. I feel like they've really changed from it, and they have kind of turned over a new leaf. And I feel like there's going to be a desire for open communication here and a lot more honesty between the both of you. And for the people that don't know who this person is, I do feel like they're going to be very open with you. They're not going to have a ton of walls up. I feel like they're going to, overall, in general, no matter if you know them or not, they're going to be very secure in who they are, and they will be very open and honest about the type of person they are, whether you like that or not. I just really see with this 7 of Swords energy that they might be very generous, very caring, and very interested in helping other people, and being open and honest with you. I feel like this is definitely a person who is not interested in keeping secrets or anything of that nature. But with the 10 of Wands over here, and also the Emperor, I feel like this person is going to have a lot on their plate all the time. So much so to the point where they might neglect certain things because they don't deem them as important, or they've just got so much going on that they just don't even realize it. And so I do feel that you're going to maybe help them in a way, like remind them of things they might be forgetting. Like if you see here in this picture, she's dropping 2 of the wands here because she's got so much on her plate. And so I do feel like this person will really appreciate how you help them out and support them. It's very possible that you may end up going to like little events for them, like, you know, like work events or charity events or something like that. Like I feel like you're gonna help out with them and maybe even work in the background a little bit, like behind the scenes, and just really support them in their dreams. And I think they're really going to appreciate that about you. And with that even more, I feel like I forgot that this card was right here, this have faith in your dreams. I feel like you're going to support this person's dreams and they're going to support yours the same way, and they're really going to be they're going to see your power and your worth. But with this Emperor over here, we do have a lot of very strong, 1, Aries energy, and 2, leadership energy, which is further enforced by this leadership card. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. And I really think that this inspire and empower is really going to be something special to your person's heart. I feel like maybe they're coming from a place where they didn't really believe in themselves and they've overcome a lot of adversity. And so they're going to feel the desire and the need to empower others and make others feel good. For some of you, this person might have friends that, I don't want to say like worship them, but definitely really respect them. Like they might be the leader of their friend group, and you might get annoyed because they might have friends that are like kind of like yes men. I mean, of course, it doesn't matter the gender, but like, you know, whatever your friend says, they kind of go along with it. So if maybe you're in like a little disagreement or something, if you guys are like going back and forth, they might be like, well, so and so said they agreed with me or whatever, and it's just gonna be like, yeah, because so and so always agrees with you. I don't know why. That was just something that was coming to mind, and it might be a little annoying, but I don't really see anything nefarious here. It's just like it might be a little bit of like an eye rolling moment for you because you're like, of course they said that, like. But, you know, it's good that they have friends. That is an accomplishment in itself. So we can't be too hard on that. But over here with this Five of Cups, I do feel like they might have a hard time being positive sometimes, and it might fall on you to be the more bright, cheery one out of the both of you, because I feel like maybe they have a hard time realizing their accomplishments. And so they'll be like, oh yeah, like I did X, Y, and Z, but I didn't accomplish this, or I didn't do this, or this didn't look as great as I thought it was going to. And so I feel like it's gonna kind of fall on you to be like, hey, but you still did an awesome job, and like you're doing really great, and there's no reason to be upset. Like, I feel like it's really going to be, you're going to help them understand that, like, you know, life isn't always perfect all the time, and accomplishing anything is really great, and little stuff like that, essentially. But I don't see this being too heavy, like too terrible. They're definitely going to be very protective over you, and there's going to be a lot of like physical energy and physical passion here. I love how similar both of these cards look, so I feel like that's being like emphasized even more. This fiery energy of this person. I'll go ahead and read signs really quickly. We have heavy fire here, so Aries, especially with the Emperor, Leo, Sagittarius, same with the Wands, and then we have Pisces, Leo, Scorpio with the Cups, and then we have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra with the Swords. So I also feel like they're going to be very intelligent. They're going to have, like, their mind is going to kind of be racing all the time, and one of their, like, weaknesses, which I wouldn't say is like a huge weakness, just something to be aware of, is like sometimes they might say things without thinking, and then they'll like realize later like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or something like that. And I feel like they'll always be really quick to apologize if they realize that they say something that they didn't really mean. And they might also be like a little bit impulsive, and you know, like to do crazy things on a whim. I also see like they could be athletic or really like to travel. I just see someone who maybe doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, and I don't mean like physical location, like where you live, but more so they don't seem like a person who wants to just chill out all day. Like I feel like they're involved in things and they want to do things, but at the same time they can sit back and relax, and they do enjoy their time relaxing, but they also have a lot of things on their plate, things to do. And I feel like if they sit around for too long, then they start to kind of feel like crap because they feel like they're not being productive enough or not doing enough. I feel like they're hard on themselves if they're not doing as much as they think they should be. With this Vampire card here, so when I was talking about that protective energy earlier, I do feel like they're a very good judgment of character, and I do feel like they are going to be able to tell if someone is good or bad for you. And so if they say like, hey, I would maybe talk to this friend less, or like, I don't know how I feel about, you know, this person, I would believe them, because it literally says like makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. And I feel like, you know, because you guys are gonna connect on that sacral level, a very physical level, I feel like this person is gonna be really good at like detecting energies. And I feel like if you're having a day where you're feeling kind of off or something like that, your person is going to be very aware of it. And I feel like they're going to be constantly assessing like who's making, you know, like my person feel this way. Like I feel like they're quick to be like, okay, who did this? Like, because they're just going to be very protective, and it's kind of sweet. Like, I don't see it as like a manipulative or like a problematic thing. I think it's really sweet. But they may have their days where like they're just kind of bummed out or sad, even though they don't really have a reason to be. So you might have to deal with some like highs and lows, or like some hot and cold energy sometimes. But with this surrender to the divine, I do feel like they are going to have a spiritual aspect to them. But also I think this is speaking to the divinity of this connection. I'm sorry, if my voice is like nasally. I'm super stuffed up and sick right now. But anyway, I do feel like they are going to really want to work on this relationship, and it is something that will develop into a true, deep, authentic love. So I do think it's something very, very beautiful. And for some of you who already know who this person is, this is definitely a confirmation that this person has been changing and they have been growing. But I do feel like there is some divine timing involved here with the full moon surrender to the divine. So you may have to operate according to the universe's clock, and unfortunately not either of yours. So sometimes that can be frustrating, but overall I think it's for the best, if that makes sense. I'll go ahead and shuffle some channeled messages. So if you don't know this person or haven't met this person yet, this is just things that they might say to you when you meet, or it could be their higher self. And then obviously it's just messages for those of you who already know this person. So pile one's person, who is coming into their life. Okay, I'm going to take these three. So the first one says, my heart skips a beat when I see you. So if you haven't met this person yet, I feel like they're going to be like instantly attracted to you, and it's like you're going to catch their attention like right away. We also have, your intelligence intimidates me. So I feel like one reason they might be really into you right off the bat is because like they might see you as like on their level or even above you. And look at this, I have too much on my plate right now. And we had that 10 of Wands and I was talking about that. So yeah, they're gonna have a lot on their plate all the time. And I feel like they're gonna really appreciate if you do anything to like help them relieve that. So yeah, I think that is overall something they're really going to admire about you. Pile one's person. Okay. We also have, my soul longs for yours. So definitely if you don't know this person, I feel like this is your higher self, or their higher self, like kind of speaking out and being like, hey, we really want to meet you, or something like that. But for those of you who know this person, they still see a future with you. So that is exciting. And then let's see, let's get one more. So this person, hey, we actually had two popped out. Okay, so we also have, you've changed me and I want to be on your level. So exactly. I definitely feel like for some of you, if you are in separation with this person or something like that, they've used this time to try to reach your level because they really admire you and really admire that place that you're at. So let's go ahead and do charms. Couldn't find my charm board for a second. I was like, crap, where'd it go? Okay, so pile two's person. Okay, so we have, actually I don't want to start with letters. We have this paw print heart with two little paw prints in it. So you could have like two different kinds of animals, or you might both have an animal, and like once you guys have a more serious relationship, like I feel like this is saying your animals are gonna really like each other, which is cool because that sometimes doesn't really happen. We also have this sleeping cat. So for some of you, I feel like this is a message. If you feel like you know who this person is, and you're not accepting it, I feel like this give your relationship a chance, and this sleeping cat is like, don't sleep on this person, don't sleep on this connection. We also have this heart with, oh my gosh, I can't hold anything today. This heart with like all of these kind of swirls and slashes in it. And so I think this kind of represents the fact that like both of you have had, you know, hard relationships in the past, and your heart has been left wounded, but I feel like you guys are going to build something really special together in the future. We also have the harp, which to me, I feel like kind of represents how they see you as like an angel or something really divine and really special. Then we also have an angel itself, which to me always represents like, you know, your angels, your spirit guides working on this connection and working on protecting it and allowing it to come in at the right time. And then we have the like little blue charm, and for me this can represent both the throat chakra and the third eye chakra, so communication is going to be really important here. And I feel like this is more of a divine, like intuitive connection. You guys are really going to understand each other on an intuitive level. We have 2 5s, so oh my gosh, I can't pick anything up today. 1 5, 2 5s, and then a 7, and then we have the little bee. So I feel like this is also representing like they're gonna see you as their like king or queen, and but they're also gonna be very busy and a very hard worker, and you know that can be important too. So then we have an R and we have an X. So for some of you, like this might be like a doctor or a pharmacist or some like a chemist, someone who understands like chemicals or something like that. And then the last letter that we have is another R. Okay, so R is really being emphasized here. You both might have R names or have R in your name, so it could be like R and R. Or you might be the person that like helps this person with like relaxing and stuff like that. Like rest and relaxation is kind of what I'm thinking. Let me pull just like couple more. Okay, so we also have an eye coming out. This is very, very tiny. I can't even pick it up because I need to get my nails done so badly. With this bow, I feel like right now this person is tying up loose ends in their life, and I feel like you are too. You might get intuitive messages about this person in music, or you or both of you could be musical. And then we have this yellow, which represents this the solar plexus chakra. So this will definitely be an intellectual connection. You guys will definitely be on like the same wavelength intellectually. And with this RI, I'm kind of getting Rhode Island as well. So if you live in the United States, they might be from there. You might meet there or something like that. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to leave your guys' reading pile 1. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this all the way through. Thank you so much for all of your love in the comments. Definitely let me know down in the comments if this resonated. I always love to hear what's going on in your guys' life. Of course, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards and charms, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, and hopefully you will come back and see me again soon. Bye! Hi there, pile 2. If you guys chose the little green owl, this is your reading, and this is the person that is coming in to your life. So this is a very interesting energy here, because I feel like this person has so many opposites just within themselves. I'm just gonna start over here with the 5 of Swords. So I feel like this person might be a little selfish sometimes, and that could be because they were an only child, or I'm not bashing only children, but only children do have a reputation for a reason. Or they might just not be the best at getting what they're thinking are just saying what they think, getting it across in the best way. So they might mess up sometimes. But what's really interesting here is I feel like this person is going to be very successful, or at least give off the vibe that they're very successful. And I feel like you're gonna come off as kind of confused, because when it seems like, because when you're around them, it seems like they're always just chilling, or they're like procrastinating, or just kind of like chilling out, being like whatever about life, you know, not too stressed. And then it's like they're achieving these amazing things, and you're like, how are you doing this? Like, I feel like there's just like this, when are you doing this? Like, what? Every time I see you, it's just like you're chilling, like you're just straight vibing, bruh. Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But this person, one, I feel like is very lucky. Like, luck is usually on their side, and that could be from like good karma, or just like they're the type of person who works smart, not hard. And with this visionary card here, I do feel like that they are just in general pretty intelligent. And then they have this like interesting confidence behind their ideas. Like, when they know that they have a really great idea, it's like they feel fully comfortable committing to it and like pushing it forward. But I do feel like they feel a lot of anxiety until the next really great idea or great burst of inspiration comes, because I feel like until then they're kind of just hanging out waiting for it. So they could be like a creative type person, maybe like to entertain, or it could just be in their career. There's definitely some leadership energy here. Someone, I kind of feel like they might be the type of person who wants to work for themselves and wants to march to the beat of their own drum, essentially. I feel like they don't like to be put in a box or put into some kind of or be put under labels. I feel like they like having an air of mystery to them, and they only like people to see whatever it is that they are putting forward. And what's really interesting here is I feel like this person is actually really sensitive, and so sometimes they will be like verbally on offense, like on the attack, ready to go. And that's only comes from this huge fear of people seeing that anxiety underneath, or their doubts in themselves. I do feel like there is a lot of pride here. And they also want you to see them as someone very impressive. So I feel like if someone came for them while you were in their presence, they would especially be unafraid to like go after this person. And they might even be a little harsh, because I feel like they're really going to care about your opinion, and they're really going to care like about what you think. But within your connection itself, I feel like this person is really going to desire balance between the both of you. I feel like this person is only going to consider you if they see you as an equal, or even above. But they might at the same time, like even if they see you as above them, they might just want to match your level, because I feel like if they see you as too far above them, then they might just not even like, they might be too anxious and feel like they can't measure up to whatever they might think that you want. But I do feel like this person maybe has some trouble sometimes with like know-it-all-ness. And I guess the kind of frustrating thing is like, you can't really blame them, because it seems that like they've gained all this knowledge through experience and taking action. And so you kind of just have to be like, yeah, like I guess you're right, because like they actually know what they're talking about. And so I can see how that might get kind of annoying sometimes, but I do feel like at the end of the day, they are just trying to show you how smart they are and stuff like that, because they want you to see them as a really great person and someone that you want to be with. I also feel like this person is really going to like traveling and maybe even moving a lot. Even though we have this hanged man here, they're definitely going to have their bouts and their spells where they're kind of stationary. But once they kind of get out of that phase, then they're ready to go once again. With this Chariot here, I do feel like at times they need to withdraw so that they can find that balance to move forward again. In terms of signs, we have Cancer here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the first pile too was all air, water, and fire. So it'll be interesting to see the third pile, but yeah, this would be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, which is over here again with new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So I do feel like if you are talking to this person right now, I do feel like it's possible that you guys could ascend to a higher level of commitment very soon. For some of you, maybe if you know this person but you're in separation, it does look like that this person is going to be coming back and you will be starting anew. We do have this Chariot was the back of the deck energy, so it does feel like they are coming forward. And we have this adventure card, dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, move to a new location. So maybe if you're moving somewhere, you might meet this person that way. It could really be anything, but I do feel like this person has a desire to travel and learn things from others, and I feel like they're very analytical and they will like to look at things from different perspectives. And you know, one thing that I see with the Magician is the fact that there is like all four of the elements in the Magician card. So I feel like this person has a desire to master different areas of their life and also master different qualities of different cultures and stuff like that. I feel like this person wants to combine different aspects of different cultures to create things, essentially. And with this visionary card, it says capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So I think it's interesting that this visionary card has that like that bubble of light, and then we kind of see that in different cards here. I do feel like, ooh, one thing I just heard, looking at those circles of light and this a new romantic cycle begins, any confusion about who this person is or when it might happen, we have this really, really, really small ring of light. So I feel like you're going to soon not be in the dark about this person any longer. It's going to begin to unfold slowly but surely, and you're going to be gaining more clarity. This person might be a little childlike or have kids or might want to have kids with you, or they could just be good with children, something like that. And then we also have, this could be the one, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So if you already know this person and you've already had feelings about them, then it's very likely that this is your person. And if not, this person coming in very well could be the person that you've been looking for and the one you've wanted to be with. So that is very exciting. So let's go ahead and look at channeled messages. So if you don't know this person already, this could just be messages from their higher self or things that they might say to you once you do meet this person. And then obviously for those of you who already know this person, it's just messages from them. So what would pile two's person? Oh my gosh, okay. Well, they would say a lot of things because I just dropped half the freaking deck, but so for some of you, this person said, I made a mistake. They're very sorry for that. Yeah, crap. I dropped a lot of these. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Okay, I just also found past life relationship on the ground, so that might resonate for some of you. Very interesting. I didn't even realize that was there. Okay, so sorry about that delay. Had to get those back. Pile two's person. How do they feel about pile two? Okay, we just had a bunch pop out. I want to be on your level. That actually came out in the first pile too. I can never seem to find the right words to convey my feelings. So that makes a lot of sense with this Five of Swords. And that was kind of what I was saying earlier. Like, they might not be the best at telling you how they truly feel, because I feel like part of it is like pride and not wanting to seem like excuse me guys, I promise it's not Rona. Not like in a manner, because it's not like you're gonna get it through the screen, but anyway, yeah, like I was saying earlier with that, which I've been having problems talking in this freaking pile, and I think that's why. It's like your person is not amazing at communicating, and they're screwing up my throat chakra. We also have Please Don't Cry Over Me. So for some of you, if you do know this person, they don't want you doing that. Ooh, but we have here, You Are My One True Love. So I do feel like they see you as someone very special. Even if they haven't met you yet, they will once they do know you. I am trusting divine timing, and it says a new romantic cycle begins. So it does look like that could be soon. And we have I'm Still Healing. So it's possible that if you are in separation with this person, you are still in the healing process, but you should get out of that sooner. I don't know why I'm finding cards on the ground everywhere, but I will just, since I already found them, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, more Cancer energy with the Chariot, and take time to breathe out. We're on the ground. I don't even know how those cards got there because I grouped all of them up, but I felt compelled to take them and put them on, so they might have a special meaning to you guys. Okay, let's do charms now. Okay. So, pile 2. Okay. So, we have the Turtle, which is someone who is coming but slowly and steady and also surely. This also reminds me of Virgo energy as well. We have the record player. So for me, you know, their words or their messages might repeat like a broken record, or for some of you, this person might have like little catchphrases or things that they say over and over, and they like kind of change over time, and it might get to the point where like you know them so well that like you know exactly what they're gonna say before they say it. We also have the French horn, which makes me think of like judgment and awakening. So like I was saying earlier, like you're slowly going to start understanding more and more about this connection. I do feel like that relates to that awakening. And then we have this clear teardrop crystal. So for some of you, if you've been crying, because we had that Please Don't Cry Over Me, that like crying over this connection, I feel like if this person made you sad in any way, they feel really terrible about it, and they know, and Spirit doesn't want you to cry either. This could also just be the desire for clarity and understanding within this connection. We also have this key here with the little heart on the end. So you could be the key to this person's heart, or they could have a desire to unlock something bigger with you. And we have a lot of letters. We have letter O, we have U, we have F, we have T, we have L, we have W or M, we have F, and we have H, and we have a little D. This is so tiny. I'm kind of getting this message. I'm getting like the U standing for like university. So like if you go to like a school with like that starts with any of these letters, you might know this person from school, like a university or something like that. But of course it doesn't have to be. Lots of letters today, so kind of just take what resonates. But yeah, I think that is where I'm going to leave this reading, pile 2. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and I gave you some clarity. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards and charms. Definitely let me know down in the comments if it resonated, because I love hearing your guys' stories and stuff going on in your lives. If you enjoyed this video, definitely go ahead and like and subscribe so that I can keep making videos like this in the future. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, and hopefully you'll come back and see me again soon. Bye! Hi there, pile 3. If you guys chose the little gold owl, this is your person that is coming to you guys in the near future, the next person you will be in a relationship with. So I just want to say right off the bat, like, your person is so cool. Like, so cool. I mean, all of the piles, like, the person has been cool, but, like, this is by far my favorite person so far. The biggest reason why is because of this card right here, because it literally confirms everything that I was thinking about this person. This person is essentially a shapeshifter, and the attributes say skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So I feel like, for one, it is very possible that your person had some kind of near-death experience, or has a special connection with the spiritual realm, or maybe it has some kind of mediumship abilities, or just has like a very intense connection with death. And what's cool is that rather than allowing such heavy energy to rule their life, they use it as a motivation to live their life instead. Being juxtaposed by the sun here, I feel like your person has an intense and like insane amount of depth to them that most people don't really see unless they take the time to actually get to know that person. And for a lot of people, they see this person as really positive, really bright, and probably has like a bit of a light aura. And that's kind of reinforced by this Fool card here. I feel like your person is constantly evolving, constantly changing, does not like to stay stagnant in their process of healing and also like understanding themselves. I feel like this person is constantly trying to evolve and constantly trying to improve. And I feel like they've gone through a lot of cycles in their life, whether it's been like fads or phases or things that they were into. I feel like this person is constantly changing, and of the 3 piles, this person is definitely the most likely to have gone through like an emo phase or something like that. Could really like, and still like to this day maybe listen to like pop punk and stuff like that. Of course that won't be for all of you, but for some of you I feel like they could. Like, you know, you're just like chilling in the kitchen one day and like Welcome to the Block Parade, like, you know, that first note comes on and it's just like something switches and they're taken back to like those days or something like that. But what's really cool is that they see the beauty in loss and bad things happening because it helps them appreciate life and the good things going on, and they gain wisdom from every bad thing that happens, everything that they have to walk away from. Because if you look here, this 10 of Swords changes to the King of Swords, and it's so cool because like your person, you know, kind of leaves all that bad energy in the past, but then like, you know, takes that little sword of knowledge and it kind of helps them grow more confident into this wise person that they are now. And with this Fool card here, they love new beginnings. They love a fresh start, a fresh change. I feel like they're really into the cyclical aspect of life, and they've honestly probably gotten to a point where they can kind of recognize what phase they are in a cycle, and they might be really in tune with like moon phases or something of that nature. They could really like astronomy or astrology or something like that. And with this Ace of Cups in the back, like this was the back of the deck energy, you guys actually got 2 extra cards here, but I feel like your person, if you already know this person definitely has a desire to start something really special with you. And if you don't know this person yet, I feel like this person is in a place of looking for that right person. And so they're trying to stay optimistic, and I do feel like something is happening very soon for you guys, which I just got chills. So I'm gonna take that as confirmation that yes, this person is coming. And we also have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So I feel like if you have not met this person yet, you will be meeting very soon. And if this person hasn't asked for some kind of commitment, you will get that very soon. I also think this person is an excellent communicator, and they might have a really good way with words, which I feel like will come and like they might write you really sweet like texts or messages or even letters. I feel like they will really like to get their thoughts down on paper. And I feel like they're just gonna appreciate you, and they're gonna have a simple appreciation for the everyday things in life. I feel like they are going to be kind to like all beings, big and small, which I think is really cool. And despite all the heavy things that they've been through in their life, they're like amazingly lighthearted and have a good energy about them. So that's really awesome. And I really think they're going to prioritize your relationship and see it as something very special. Because with partnership here, teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with, build up a talented support team. So I feel like you guys are going to be very supportive of one another. You might encourage each other's like artistic endeavors or something of that nature. But this person is going to be very intelligent, and they're really going to appreciate having conversations with you. And I feel like it doesn't really matter what environment they're in. People are like always going to like them, and they're always going to know what that environment calls for. Like what aspect of this person is going to come off like the best. Like honestly, this person is really, really smart, and yeah, a lot of people will be very jealous that you are with this person because they are a catch. Let me just say that. They are a very big catch. So let's go ahead and look at your, not charms, channel messages. I can't talk today. I've been doing this weird click thing too. I'm not sure what that's about, but I've done that like twice in 2 different videos. Maybe I already do that. I don't think I do though. So I think it's weird that I've been doing that like tongue click thing. And I feel like I want to say with the Fool, I feel like there is a new cycle coming in this relationship if you already know this person. With Death and the Fool, that's always like rebirth, change. Oh, signs. Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Same with the Swords. We have a little bit of Aries with the Fool, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with Cups. We've had no Pentacles cards today, which I find very interesting. We've seen stuff in like the charms, but other than that, we have not really seen any Earth energy. So we have, I never expected to feel this way. I can see us having a family. So that's more that partnership. Like if you do end up having a family with this person, I feel like you guys are going to be a really good like parental unit. And I feel like you're going to be very supportive of one another and supportive of your kids, and overall have like a very happy, healthy family life. We also have You Are My Everything. We also have I'm Afraid of Being Codependent. Yeah, this person definitely does seem like a very independent type person. You might go on some kind of date that's like horseback riding or something, because I noticed that these two people are like riding seahorses, and then we do have that partnership together. So maybe for some of you that might like happen, or one of you might like riding horses or something like that. I don't know, that could just be for some of you. And we also have I Would Do Anything for You. And once again, please don't cry over me. So that's the second pile that's come out in. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. And we had this in another reading too. My heart skips a beat when I see you. So I think they're going to find you very beautiful, and you're going to have an intense effect on this person. But I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, they're always going to want to make you happy. And I feel like they would hate if they ever made you upset or anything like that. Anything that they do that might hurt you, I feel like comes from a sense of insecurity or not feeling like they're worth the trouble or someone being upset over them. Okay, so let's see what your charms are. So, pile 3's person. Okay. So we have the Star with more Aquarius energy. So this person might see you as their dream come true, or you might see each other as like a wish come true. We also have the Elephant and the Owl. So that really reiterates how wise this person is. They might be that type of person to like rise above and be more mature and always try to be kind to people, even when people aren't kind to them. We also have this Key. So I feel like you guys together will unlock like a lot of success together, which is really cool. We also had this in the last reading. So if you're attracted to pile 2, maybe look at that one as well. But yeah, I feel like this person is, you know, they're never going to want to see you cry. They're never going to want you to be upset. They're always going to want to see you happy. And I feel like they might take it as a personal defeat or a personal failure if you're ever upset. And so it might be good to like always reassure them that like, no, you know, this isn't anything you did. Like, I'm just upset or something like that. I don't know. But I do feel like they're always going to want to make you happy and keep you in a good mood. We also have this Seahorse here, which makes me think of like watching and waiting, but also it makes me think of the Lovers card in the White Sage Tarot, I believe it is, because the lovers are represented by seahorses. And then we have this little red stone, which reminds me of the root chakra, and so this could be a sign that this relationship is manifesting in the 3D soon, or it could just be that your person is very grounded, very 3D oriented, even though we didn't get a lot of that. Or it might be that you both need to work on grounding, because it does feel like your person has a spiritual connection as well, but I do feel like there will be a lot of passionate love here. And then we have the number 3, we have the letter U, the letter L, we have 2 D's, so we have D, D, U, L, and then we have W, W, and then we have H. I'm kind of getting the word duh, like, I don't know, like maybe things like they're so intelligent sometimes, it might be hard to keep up with them, and they'll be like, what, like, you didn't know that they like this, or what, like, you know, like little random facts that you're like, no, I didn't know that, like, nobody knows that, like, you weirdo. I don't know, something of that nature. We have another key, so I feel like you guys will kind of be the keys to each other's heart. And then we have a 4, so 34, 43, something like that could be significant to you guys. So I think that is where I'm going to leave this reading. Thank you guys so much, Pile 3, for watching this video and watching the whole way through. Definitely let me know down in the comments if things resonated. I love hearing everything you guys have to say and everything that's going on in your guys' lives. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards and charms. I really hope you enjoyed. Definitely like and subscribe if you did. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, whichever it is. And hopefully you'll be back to see me again soon. Bye.